here we are sitting with 150 dead people that would have taken place probably within a half an hour after I said go ahead. Yeah. And I didn't like it.
President Donald Trump sat down with Meet the Press host Chuck Todd today. The president describing the moments leading up to him canceling an attack on Iran.
Yeah, potential war with Iran has been on the mind of just about every member of Congress.
Our Colleen Marshall joins us live from the Ohio State House along with Ohio Representative JOYCE BEATTY to get her reaction to that decision. Colleen?
Yeah, Congresswoman Beatty here from the 3rd District in Central Ohio. And what was your reaction when you heard how close we were to an attack on Iran?
Obviously, it was very shocking that you would think that we were so close to going to war. I understand when we had the Iran Revolutionary Guard to shoot at us, but here was the thing. You have a president who's playing chicken. You know, he's calling for us to go to war, and then he's retrieving it back, and he's doing it on Twitter. 140 characters could just ruin the nation, the community, the state, and people. While I should say that I was devastated, many of us were not that surprised, because this is what we're living with. A president that doesn't listen to his own experts, let alone the Congress or what the nation is calling for. I think he has bad judgment, and I think it puts this country at risk.
Congresswoman, we know you are here tonight because this is the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus Conference. You and I will be talking in just a bit. I'll be interviewing you. What's the importance of the Black Caucus? We've been hearing a lot about bipartisanship today with this conference. What does this caucus mean to Central Ohio?
Oh, this caucus is the most powerful caucus that we could have as we talk about our state legislature. Having members who belong to the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus who are fighting for us, whether it is for housing, criminal and social justice, reparations. They are the leaders who are speaking across this wonderful state. And for them to have this conference and for me to say, I've come back home, a very active member of this caucus, it is very dear to me, and I applaud them on their work in their communities, but for having the courage to be bipartisan and to practice civility and respect. And I could not answer this without saying, and to have a female that's leading not only the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus, but leading the Democratic Caucus.
All right, Congresswoman, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'll send it back to you. But again, we'll be talking more tonight about what's going on in Iran, and we'll have an update for you on NBC4 at 11. For now, Downtown Live, local for you, Colleen Marshall, NBC4.